Mass layoffs are happening in the Silicon Valley, and many Indian techies who are in the US may be left stranded there unemployed. Twitter, Meta, Apple, Intel, Microsoft are some of the companies which have laid off their staff so far this year. So how is the situation with India? Hi, I'm Monica Yadav, and in this video I will talk about layoffs in the startup and tech space. Now, the startups which saw significant growth during the COVID pandemic are going through the rough patch. And recently, Byju's and Unacademy announced their plans to lay off people. In the India's tech space, though IT companies haven't yet announced any layoff, but they have definitely put halt on fresh hiring. During COVID times, we saw the rapid acceleration in e-commerce and digital transformation. People were stranded at home and they learned a new life by adopting online shopping and entertainment through Amazon and Netflix. But in the post-COVID world, people have returned to their normal lives. They are going out for fine dining, shopping, and movies in theaters. Then it seemed that online education would stay forever. But things changed drastically in the last few months. The K-12 or EdTech companies, those that provide the 12 years of school education online, have been the worst hit as they scaled up their operations indiscriminately in response to the lockdown imposed during COVID. Calendar year 2022 has so far seen about 7,000 layoffs in this sector in India. These include Unacademy that has fired around 1,300 employees in 2 to 3 phases, and Byju's is letting go of nearly 2,500 staffers. Amazon has announced its plans to lay off 10,000 people in corporate and technology jobs just ahead of the Christmas holiday season. In India, Amazon is shutting down its EdTech companies and refunding students' fees. Meta, the newly named parent of Facebook and WhatsApp, has announced its plans to fire 11,000 employees. Falling advertising revenues lowered Meta's net income in the third quarter. Same is the case with HP Inc. It said that it would lay off 10% of its workforce of 61,000. Meanwhile, as per industry insiders, Alphabet Inc., Google's parent, is also gearing up for a major layoff. As per reports, the company has changed its performance rating system to flag about 10,000 workers or 6% of its employees as poor performers. Though we have not seen cutback at that scale in India so far, the pace of hiring has definitely slowed down. According to the most recent Naukri JobSpeak Index, the hiring process in the Indian IT industry slowed down by 18% in October. IT giants like Tata Consultancy Services, Wipro, SCL, and Infosys collectively employed close to 28,836 people in the third quarter of this year. This figure is less than half the people they had hired in the same period in 2021. TCS, one of India's biggest IT firms, has announced a freeze on fresh recruitment since September. Interestingly, outlook for the United States and Europe plays a key role for Indian IT companies as the bulk of their revenues come from these markets. According to CRISIL, the United States and Europe together contributed nearly 86% to Indian IT firms' revenues in the financial year 2021-22. Now, in the post-COVID world, with the decline in demand for laptops, desktops, tabs, phones, the IT companies' valuation and revenue have got affected. Indian employees also won't be immune to this looming recession threat. But because of the lower cost of operation as compared with North America and European operations, some of the global IT companies might look at cutting less jobs in India as compared with other high-cost countries. So this is me, Monica Yadav. For more such videos, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in another video. Thank you.